All right. Well, hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah. Hey, these lights are nice, man. Tell you what, you can't even see out there. I don't even know who's out there. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to the Tiffin Music and Art Festival. This is now our 5th annual Tiffin Music and Art Festival. So please give everybody a hand to help put this thing together. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Very quickly, I want to run through our sponsor list, and I just can't say enough about what these people do to help us put this thing together every year. So please, when you hear this name on the list, patronize these businesses as much as you can. Give them your business because they really do care about the arts and this community. So thank you to National Machinery, MST Pub and Grub, Advertiser Tribune, Tiffin Paper Company, Beer Co. Distributing, Gilmore Foundation, Sunbelt Rentals, Dead Shark Productions, BAS Broadcasting, Lucius Fence, Field of Dreams Drive-In, Red Raven Tattoo and Art Gallery, Law Offices of Randall C. Schwartz, Nature Trails Golf Course, Peacock's Towing, Klaus Construction, Edward Jones, Elaine Doherty's office, Bailiwicks, Houston Financial, Property Press Wizard, Harrison Price Insurance, Diverse Technology Solutions, Lowe's, Tice Septic, First Choice Staging, AC Sound, Jaina Entertainment, Sweetums, Frisch's Big Boy, Republic Services, Phillips Electric, Reineke Family Dealerships, and SCAT. So please, you heard all those names. There's a lot. I know you might not remember all of them, but if you do, make sure you give them your business. Last but not least, we have this awesome Johnny Cash painting here. This was hand-painted by none other than Chelsea Bickelhop, the local artist extraordinaire. She's raffling this painting off tonight. There's 100 total tickets, so you have a very good chance of winning this painting. And I'm here to tell you, this is easily a $600 painting if it goes in any kind of an auction. But $5 for one ticket, and you could possibly win this painting for $5. So please, you can get your tickets as you walk out of the gate. Right there by the left, on the left-hand side, we have our information booth. Grab yourself a ticket. They're $5. There's only 100 tickets, so please get them while they last because we've already sold more than half of the tickets. So if you want to win this, you better get your tickets soon. We're doing the drawing right after this set. So if you want to get your tickets, you better get them. Now's the time to get them. All right, so other than that, we've just got some 50-50 tickets. They're also available at the TMAF merch booth. Other than that, I'm done talking. I'm going to let these guys take the stage. Give it up for Terry Lee Geoffee, the ultimate tribute to Johnny Cash.
Thank you, sir. All right. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Big black wheels up. People waiting at the station, happy hearts are drumming. Train man, tell me maybe, ain't you got my baby? Every so often everybody's baby gets the urge to roam, but everybody's baby but mine's coming home. I'll stop your whistle blow, 'cause I've got ways to know. You're bringing up people's loves, but my own keeps going. Train of love this evening, when she's not gone, she's leaving. Every so often everybody's baby gets the urge to roam, but everybody's baby but mine's coming home. Oh, get on. Oh, howdy-o. Train of love now, sweetheart standing waiting. And here and there and everywhere they're gonna be embraced. Train man, tell me maybe, ain't you got my baby? Every so often everybody's baby gets the urge to roam, but everybody's baby but mine's coming home. Train of love's leaving my heart grieving. But early or late I'll sit and wait because I'm still believing we'll walk away together, though I may wait forever. Every so often everybody's baby gets the urge to roam, But everybody's baby but mine's coming home. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights of town. I wasted my time when I would try. 'Cause when the lights have lost their glow, you'll cry. Soon your sugar daddies will all be gone. You'll wake up some cold day and find you're alone. You'll call for me, but I'm gonna tell you bye. When I turn around and walk away, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. Wait till you come in. You stay a little while, then you're gone again. Every question that I ask, I get a lie. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. Then you'll come back to me for a little love that's true. I'll tell you no, then you'll ask me why. When I remind you of all of this, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you want me then. It'll hurt when you think of the fool you've been. You're gonna cry. Hey porter, would you tell me the time? How much longer will the Beetle cross that Mason-Dixon line? When we hit Dixie, will you tell that engineer to slow it down? Or better still, just stop the train, 'cause I wanna look around. Hey porter, what time did you say? How much longer will it be till I can see the light of day? At daylight, would you tell that engineer to ring his bell? I'd ask everybody that ain't asleep to stand right up and yell. Hey porter, it's getting light outside. This old train is puffing smoke and I have to strain my eyes. But ask that engineer if he would blow his whistle, please. 'Cause I smell frost on cotton leaves and I feel that southern breeze. Hey porter, please get my bags for me. I need nobody to tell me now that we're in Tennessee. Go ask that engineer to make his lonesome whistle scream. We're not so far from home, so take it easy on the steam. Hey porter, please open up the door. When they stop this train, I'm gonna get off first, 'cause I can't wait no more. Tell the engineer I said thanks a lot and I didn't mind the fare. I'm gonna set my feet on southern soil and breathe that southern air. Thank you very much. It's good to see you tonight. We're glad to be here in Tiffin, Ohio. At my cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find it dark and cold, 'cause I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. A boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. He changed his clothes and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down. But his mother cried as he walked out, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He laughed and kissed his mom and said, "You're Billy Joe's of mine. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can, but I wouldn't shoot without a cause. I'd gun nobody down." And she cried again as he rode away, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He sang a song as on he rode, his guns hung at his hips. He rode into a cattle town, a smile upon his lips. He stopped and walked into a bar and laid his money down, but his mother's words echoed again, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hand, and tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. A dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down, and he heard again his mother's words, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." Filled with rage, then Billy Joe reached for his gun to draw, but the stranger drew his gun and fired before he even saw. As Billy Joe fell to the floor, the crowd all gathered round and wondered at his final words, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. It's good to be with you tonight in, where did I say we were? Tiffin, Ohio. Our playlists are blowing all over the... We're glad to be in Tiffin, Ohio. I do have to admit, though, that we're a long way from Kingsland, Arkansas, where I was born, or Dice, Arkansas, where I spent the majority of my youth. Wasn't a whole lot to do back in Arkansas when I was growing up. Go to school, work hard, cuss the heat, the dust, and sometimes the floods. How high's the water, mama? 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 2 feet high and rising. Well, we can make it to the road in a homemade boat. That's the only thing we got left of the float. It's already over all the wheat and oats, 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 3 feet high and rising. Well, the hives are gone, I lost my bees. Chickens are sleeping in the willow trees. Cows and water up past their knees. 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 4 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 4 feet high and rising. Hey, come look through the window pane. The bus is coming, gonna take us to the train. Looks like we'll be blessed with a little more rain. 4 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 5 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 5 feet high and rising. Well, the rails are washed out north of town. We gotta head for higher ground. We can't come back till the water goes down. 5 feet high and rising. Well, it's 5 feet high and rising. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I signed my very first recording contract in 1955 with Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee. In May of 1956, Sun released a song that would become my very first #1 record. And to this day, is still pretty much considered my signature song. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me calls for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Heart of mine, I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. You know, people ask me all the time how I write songs. was getting my shoe shine one morning back in Memphis, Tennessee, and the elderly gentleman who was shining my shoes was going real slow, taking his time about it. Finally I looked down at him and I said, "Hey man, how come you don't pop that shoe shine rag like a lot of them other fellas do?" But he looked up at me slowly. He said, "You know, that's the trouble with the world today. There's too much popping and not enough shine. Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes, get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues, a little shoeshine boy never gets slowed down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. Well, I asked him while he shined my shoes how to keep from getting the blues. He grinned as he raised his little head. He popped a shoe shine rag, then he said, "Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, a jump and rhythm make you feel so fine. It'll shake all your trouble from your worried mind. Get rhythm. When you get the blues." Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe. It does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat down and listened to the shoe shine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump for joy. Slapped on his shoe polish left and right, took his shoe shine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once and wiped the sweat away, said, "You mighty little boy to be a-working that away." Said, "I like it," with a big wide grin. Kept on a-popping and he said again, "Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes, get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues." Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Well, in 1958, I left Sun Records and signed with Columbia, a relationship that would last for the next 28 years. I really did enjoy the 3 years I spent at Sun, and we recorded a bunch of songs there that I'm still proud of today. Now I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I tried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport, and I followed you, big river, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis, later on down the river. A freighter says she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and went on down alone. Now won't you bat it down by Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough. Dump my blues down in the Gulf. Oh, she loves you, Big River, more than me. Showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, Big River. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, we want to dedicate this next song to any veterans that we might have out here. Do we have any veterans in the crowd? Do we? All right. How about a nice hand for our veterans? That's all right. All right. We appreciate you and thank you for your. I spent 20 years in the Air Force from 1950 to 54. That's is that right? No. Well, it felt like 20 years. I don't know how it was when y'all were in the service. When I was in, all of our cooks were carpenters. Reason I know that is every morning for breakfast we got something on a shingle. Here's a song I wrote while I was stationed in Landsberg, Germany. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down the San Antonio. When I was just a babe, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blow, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Yeah. Prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Let me look at my idiot sheet here and see where I'm at. What I do with my playlist? Throwed it on the floor. All right. Well, since we're on am I in tune? I don't think I'm in tune. Oh, now it's way out. Close enough for Johnny Cash. All right, here's another Another song for the veterans. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Gather round me, people, there's a story I would tell about a brave young Indian you all should remember well. From the land of the Pima Indian, a proud and noble band who farmed the Phoenix Valley out in Arizona land. Down the ditches 1,000 years, the water grew Irish people's crops, till the white man stole the water rights and the sparkling water stopped. Now Irish folks were hungry, their land grew crops of weeds, but when war came, Ira volunteered and forgot the white man's greed. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. There they battled up Iwo Jima Hill, 250 men, but only 27 lived to walk back down again. And when the fight was over, and when Old Glory raised, among the men who held it high was the Indian Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Ira Hayes returned a hero, celebrated through the land. It was wine, speech and honor, everybody shook his hand. But he was just a Pima Indian, no water, no hope, no chance. At home nobody cared what Ira done, and when did the Indians stand? Then Ira started drinking hard, jail was often his home. There they'd let him raise the flag and lower it, like he'd throw a dog a bone. He died drunk one morning, alone in a land that he'd fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonely ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Yeah, call him drunken Ira Hayes, but his land is just as dry, and his ghost is lying thirsty in the ditch where Ira died. Oh, yeah! Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I asked my love to take a walk, just a little walk with me. And as we walked along, we talked of when would be our wedding day, and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. They were singing that song earlier, and I just couldn't resist doing a verse or two of it. All right. Well, in 1968, I married a young lady named June Carter. Yeah, that's how I felt about it at the time. In my opinion, June Carter is one of the most underrated people in the entire entertainment industry. June couldn't be here tonight. She had to make a run for the border and get me some prescription. Prescription's what I meant to say. I really did. Here's a song that was written by June Carter and Merle Kilgore. In 1963, this was a #1 record. went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you very much. I got to do a little, it's a Chinese tune called Tuning. Close enough for jazz. All right. I know. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of hail went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Their eyes were blurred, the shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders rode on by, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Trying against the devil's herd, across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Are we having a good time yet? All right, we are going to have a damn ball here tonight, are we not? Well, in 1969, we recorded a live album at San Quentin Prison. Were you there? I thought I recognized a couple of people out there. Just before the show, Shel Silverstein handed me a poem that he had written. Carl Perkins put some chords to it, and without any rehearsal at all, we performed the song in the show that night. The song turned out to be a big hit. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to my ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Well, I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that my daddy ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, got a lot of laughs and lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd turn red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fist got hard and my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Tiffin, Ohio in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that made me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a wore-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." That's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking in the couch in the mud, the blood, the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along, so I'll give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name's help to make you strong. He said, now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him a paw and he called me a son. I come away with a different point of view. And I think about it now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him after you. Oh, thank you very much. That's a terrible thing to do to a boy, name him Sue. Take a long time and a whole lot of adult beverages to get over a thing like that, I would imagine. Hey, nice shirt, man. He's the best dressed guy in the house right over there. What is it? His name is Sue? All right, well, it's a double whammy. Hey, we're going to go back to 706 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee one more time and do a song called Luther Played the Boogie Woogie. We were just a plain old hillbilly band with a plain old country style. We never played the kind of songs that'd drive anybody wild. We played a railroad song with a stomping beat. We played a blues song kind of slow and sweet. But the thing that knocked them off of their feet was fooey. When Luther played the boogie woogie, 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 Luther played the boogie in the strangest kind of way. Play it strange. We did our best to entertain everywhere we'd go. We'd nearly wear our fingers off to give the folks a show. We played a jumping jive to make them get in the groove. We played sad songs real slow and smooth, but the only thing that'd make them move was fooey. When Luther played the boogie woogie, 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 Luther played the boogie in the strangest kind of way. Now, didn't Luther play the boogie strange? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the pride of Wilmot, Ohio, just 27 years old, Mr. Ben Volke on the guitar. You'll notice that throughout the evening, never once do his fingers leave his hands. It's magic. That's what it is. All right, we're going to slow it down a little bit here and do one of them good old country love songs. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed 'neath the town hall lights. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life. I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Now the scaffold is high and eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when a cold wind moans in a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wave. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Oh, thank you very much. All right, we're going to do another sad song for you. Well, they're building a gallows outside my cell, and I got 25 minutes to go. And the whole town's waiting just to hear me yell. I got 24 minutes to go. Well, they gave me some beans for my last meal with 23 minutes to go. Oh, but nobody asked me how I feel. I got 22 minutes to go. Well, I sent for the governor and the whole darn bunch with 21 minutes to go. And I called up the mayor, but he's out to lunch. I got 20 more minutes to go. Then the sheriff said, boy, I'm gonna watch you die with 19 minutes to go. So I laughed in his face and I spit in his eye. 18 minutes to go. Well, now here comes the preacher for to save my soul with 13 minutes to go. And he's talking about burning, but I'm so cold. 12 more minutes to go. Well, they're testing the trap and it chills my spine. 11 more minutes to go. And the trap and the rope, oh, they work just fine. 10 more minutes to go. Well, I'm waiting on the pardon that'll set me free with 9 more minutes to go. Oh, but this ain't the movie, so forget about me. 8 more minutes to go. With my feet on the trap and my head in the news, 5 more minutes to go. Won't somebody come and cut me loose? 4 more minutes to go. I can see the mountains, I can see the sky. 40 more minutes to go. And it's too darn pretty for a man to want to die. 2 more minutes to go. I can see the buzzard, I can hear the crow. 1 more minute to go. And now I'm Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hey, y'all ready for a train song? All right. Well, I gotta switch instruments here for this next one. So, give me just a couple of seconds here. Let me see if I can find my kazoo. Coming down that railroad track. Hey, look yonder coming down that railroad track. It's that orange blossom special, bringing my baby back. I can switch harmonicas faster and kiss it up. Well, I'm going down to Florida and get some sand in my shoe. Yeah, or maybe California and get some sand in my shoe. I'll ride that orange blossom special, lose these New York blues. Well, I was hanging around the switch yards in New York City, minding my own business like I always do, when this fella with a badge and a gun come up and said, "Hey boy, what you hanging around here for?" I said, "For whatever's going around, I'll have some." Yeah, he didn't think that was very funny. He said, "You're a smart aleck, ain't you, boy?" I said, "No, sir, I'm just hungry." He said, "Well, you acting like a smart aleck." I said, "That's just the way I act when I get hungry." I said, "Besides, I'm looking for my baby." He said, "You picked a bad place to look for your baby." I said, "I picked a bad baby." Well, you talk about her rambling, she's the fastest train on the line. Yeah, you talk about a traveling, she's the fastest train on the line. It's that orange blossom special, rolling down that seaboard line. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll have a glass of water and some oxygen. Not necessarily in that order. Well, I've been doing interviews now for a very long time, and eventually everybody gets around to asking me the same three questions. How do I write songs? Which I answered earlier. Why do I wear black? Which I'll answer later. Why was I in prison? Which I'll answer now. I never was. I guess folks thought I had been because I wrote and recorded Folsom Prison Blues back in 1956. During my amphetamine years, I did spend a few nights in some county lockups, about 7 times in all, if my memory serves me correctly. Now that I think about it, crime and punishment has been a recurring theme in my music throughout my career. Early one morning while making the rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. I went right home and I went to bed. I stuck that loving 44 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed that gun. I took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Tiffin, Ohio. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pill. In walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, Terry Lee, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. Yes, oh yes, my name is Terry Lee. If you got a warrant, just read it to me. Shot her down because she made me so. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they took me back. Had no friends for to go my babe. They slammed my dried up carcass in the county jail. Early next morning, about 9:30, I spied the sheriff walking down the line. Up then he coughed as he cleared his throat. Said, come on, you dirty hack, into the district court. Into the courtroom my trial began, where I was held by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw that little judge commence to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked the man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. The judge smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shot that bad bitch down. Come on, you gotta listen up to me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be. Oh, thank you very much. There ain't nothing like a good old country love song to warm the cockles of your heart. Hey, we pulled our bus back here behind the stage earlier this afternoon to unload our equipment and get ready for the show this evening. And as we came in off of the road down here, I forget where we were at, what road we were on. Yeah, that one, that one. We made the turn in here to come into the park. There was a vehicle parked right there where we made the turn. We almost hit it because we didn't see it right away. It was one of those, well, I'm sure you've seen them before. It kind of, sort of, I'm feeling a whole lot like male tailors. Let me see if I can explain it to you this way. Kentucky back in 49, went to Detroit working on assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Well, every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. So one day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy amongst any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught, man, getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild. 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Well, I never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. So the first day I got me a fuel pump, next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. Now the little stuff fit in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks. The big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile. Well, up to now my plan went all right. We tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, the transmission was a 53, the motor turned out to be a 73. When we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. Well, we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, they was another sight. We had two on the left, one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. Now the back end looked a little funny too, but we put it together when we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eye that she had her doubts. When she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." Well, we drove uptown just to get the tags, and I headed her right on down Main Drag. You could hear the people laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, 'cause I tied it up, they took the whole staff. When they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider. Yeah, this is a Cottonmouth in the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. Yeah, this is a Cottonmouth in a negatory on the cost of this motion there, Red Rider. You might say I went right up to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. Well, it's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Oh, thank you very much. Where'd your money go? He's gone. All right, will he be back? Well, we're going to do a song for him here. We were talking about this earlier, so what's his name? Lewis. All right, we're going to dedicate this song to Lewis, wherever he might be. Maybe he's in the porta potty. I don't know. Lewis. God's going to cut you down. 3, 4. Well, you can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell them that God's gonna cut them down. Tell them that God's gonna cut them down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, "John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, you can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Well, you can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Really? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right. Well, the very first time I ever met Chris Christopherson, I noticed him sweeping out the CBS studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Ever since I discovered his genius for songwriting, I don't think I've done one single concert without performing at least one Chris Christopherson song. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet, threw my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to greet the day. I smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs that I was picking. But I lit my first and watched a small boy playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street, felt the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw Daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. Then I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the songs that they were singing. I went on down the road, somewhere far away, a lonely bell was ringing, and it echoed through the canyon like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sun of a sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, do we have any Soundgarden fans in the house? 2 right down here. 3, all right. We're going to do you a Soundgarden song here via Johnny Cash. You wired me awake and hit me with a hand of broken nails. You tied my lead and pulled my chain to watch my blood begin to boil. But I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll take the river down to Stillwater and ride a pack of dogs. 'Cause I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. When the forest burns along the road, like God's eyes in my headlights. When the dogs are looking for their bones, and it's raining ice picks on your steel shore, I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. 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 Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hey, we're gonna slow it down and do another good old country love song for you. It's Johnny Cash's version of a good old country love song anyway. Yeah, we want to let everybody know that this is not an anti-woman song. It is, however, an anti-Delia song. Delia, oh Delia, Delia all my life. If I hadn't shot poor Delia, I'd have had her for my wife. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Well, I went up to Memphis, I met Delia there. Found her in her parlor, and I tied her to her chair. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Well, she was low town and trifling. She was cold and mean, kind of evil, make me wanna grab my submachine. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. First time I shot her in the side. Hard to watch her suffer, but with the second shot she died. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Well, jailer, oh jailer, jailer, I can't sleep, 'cause all around my bedside I hear the patter of Delia's feet. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Well, you give me my hammer, I'll drag the ball and chain, and every rock I bust, I seem to ring out Delia's name. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. So if your woman's devilish, you can let her run, or you can bring her down and do her like Delia got done. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Thank you very much. Hey, do we have any Nine Inch Nails fans out there? Any 9 Inch? 5 or 6. All right. 3, 4. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focused on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Tried to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I'm still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let would find a way. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, appreciate that. Well, I don't know what the future holds. I guess nobody really does. But one thing I think I can say with a fair amount of certainty: no matter what comes, no matter what goes, I'll always be the man in black. Well, you wonder why I always dress in black, why you never see bright colors on my back, and why does my appearance seem to have a somber tone? Well, there's a reason for the things that I have on. I wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living in the hopeless, hungry side of town. I wear it for the prisoner who has long paid for his crimes, but he's there because he's a victim of the times. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said about the road to happiness through love and charity. You'd think he's talking straight to you and me. Well, we're doing mighty fine, I do suppose, with our streak of lightning, cars and fancy clothes. But just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back, up front there ought to be a man in black. I wear the black for the sick and the lonely old, for the reckless ones whose bad trip left them cold. I wear the black in mourning for the lives that could have been. Each week we lose 100 fine young men. And I wear it for the thousands who have died, believing that the Lord was on their side. And I wear it for another 100,000 who have died, believing that we all were on their side. Well, there's things that never will be right, I know, and things need changing everywhere you go. But till we start to make a move, to make a few things right, you'll never see me wear a suit of white. Oh, I'd love to wear a rainbow every day and tell the world that everything's okay. But I'll try to carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hey, let me take just a second here to introduce the other guys that are up here on the stage with me tonight. From, where are you from? Wilmot, Ohio. Ben Volke on the guitar. From Pikeville, Kentucky, Mr. Boyd Rogers on the bass. All the way from Uranus, Missouri, Mr. Todd Van Winkle on the drums. Yes, I'll tell you what, buddy. If you gotta visit. They have a blast in Uranus. I'll tell you what. Every night. Here's a song I had the opportunity to co-write with a friend of mine, a gentleman by the name of Jerry Duncan. It's just our little 3-minute and 15-second tribute to Johnny Cash. It's called "The Man in Black Is Gone." Well, he started down in Memphis back in 1956. I Walk the Line was just the first of a string of golden hits. I can't forget when I first heard that boom, chicka boom, and a voice like thunder filling up the room. I took a ride on the big river, got those folks in prison. I danced all night to Ring of Fire, wore holes in both my shoes. The years have come and gone, I guess things happen that way, but I recall it all like it was yesterday. Now they tell me that the voice has fallen silent, but I swear I hear him singing loud and strong. We may never see a man the likes of him again. Bow your heads, boys, the man in black is gone. Well, he could sing about a prison in a voice of heart and steel, or a song of jaded lovers only lonely hearts could feel. He could lift your spirits high or send them crashing to the floor, but I guess the man won't be coming around no more. Well, I heard that in his younger days he was wild and he was mean, toiling in the bowels of hell where the devil picked him clean. But he rose above that ancient noise to a place at heaven's gate. But till we get there, the man in black will wait. Now they tell me that the voice has fallen silent, but I swear I hear him singing loud and strong. We may never see a man the likes of him again. Bow your heads, boys, the man in black is gone. Well, they used him till the fire went out, then they left him there for dead. But the love of a good woman put the song back in his head. With injustice all around, he wouldn't wear bright colors on his back. That's why he'll always be the man in black. Now he's singing with a different band, he's got a brand new rhyme. But there's still a lot of evil in this world he left behind. So listen some dark midnight to the lonesome thunder crash. You just might hear, hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Now they tell me that the voice has fallen silent, but I swear I hear him singing loud and strong. We may never see a man the likes of him again. Bow your heads, boys, the man in black is gone. Yeah, bow your heads, boys, the man in black is gone. Thank you very much, Tiffin. We love you. Hey, we got a product table right over here if you want to pick up some CDs or DVDs, T-shirts, jackets. It's a veritable warehouse, flea market over there. We love you. Hope to see you again sometime real soon. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, you turn loose my coat. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, goodbye, that's all she wrote. Well, when I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, ain't ever coming back. And Johnny Yuma was a rebel, he rolled through the west. Hey, Johnny Yuma, the rebel, he wandered on. He got fighting mad, this rebel lad. Well, he packed no star and he wandered far. The only law was a hook and a draw, the rebel, Johnny Yuma. I got great big bushes on my bloodshot eyes from looking at that long-legged woman of the head. What she does just walking down the sidewalks of that city make me think about some stray cat getting fed. She got a whole lot of motion in her soul, I know, but her soul ain't the place she lets it show. Oh, she got a body, oh yeah, she got a motion, oh yeah, she done got me, oh yeah, she done tore my soul apart, put big blisters on my heart. What a mighty crazy cookie, way to go, la 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 la. Well, they freed me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, well, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Good night. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Are you sure? Are you going to do the drawing? 10 more tickets? They got to sell 10 more tickets, and they'll do the drawing for that really great looking picture of Johnny Cash. So, yeah, man. So break out them $5 bills and yeah, there it is. Is this the artist? Yes. All right. Didn't she do a great job? Goes for scholarships. Yeah, it's the best picture of Merle Haggard I've ever seen. I mean, Johnny Cash. All right, we're going to do one more song, and everybody, 10 more tickets, and that's it. They'll draw for that. On a Monday, I was arrested. On a Tuesday, they locked me in a cell. On a Wednesday, my trial was attested. On a Thursday, they said guilty, and the judge's gavel fell. I got stripes around my shoulder. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulder. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. On a Monday, got my striped breeches. On a Tuesday, got my ball and chain. On a Wednesday, I'm working digging ditches. On a Thursday, Lord, I beg them not to knock me down again. I got stripes around my shoulder. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulder. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. On a Monday, my mama come to see me. On a Tuesday, they caught me with a fire. On a Wednesday, I'm down in solitary. On a Thursday, Lord, I start on bread and water for a while. I got stripes around my shoulder. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. Thank you very much. Thank you.